Hi friends, I'm Scott Giles and welcome to Saturday at 2:30. Every Saturday afternoon at 2:30, I do a short video podcast here on Facebook Live, which later will end up on my YouTube channel. I touch upon some theme of life coaching, the hypnotic arts and sciences, or spirituality. Today I want to talk about something called conditional happiness. This is when you believe that there is some condition that has to be satisfied before you will feel happy, a milestone that has to be passed before everything will fall into place. Believing in conditional happiness is, I think, a major mistake. It's the myth of a future golden time. So I'll be happy when I'm all caught up, or I'll be happy when I finally have enough money, or I'll be happy when I live somewhere nicer. I'll be happy when I find the right person. I'll be happy when I get the promotion. I'll be happy when I graduate. The problem with conditional happiness is that you give away all of your power, the power of your own personal state of mind, to something that is external to you, some event or condition that is very likely completely outside of your control. Time moves on. That's the most powerful thing about time. Stuff happens. As work leaves the pipeline, new work enters. As money improves, so does lifestyle and living habits, which require more money. It's a cycle. Trying to comfort yourself by saying, I'll be happy at this point in the future when some condition is met, is like trying to run until you reach the horizon. You'll never get there. The horizon will always be outside of your reach. The time to be happy in your life is right now, right where you are. Make no if-then promises to yourself, because such promises are really bogus. You never get there. When I was a parish minister, before beginning my career as a community minister, practicing as a hypno coach, uh, I was a parish minister for 13 years, and in a church that was running on financial fumes. And there was so much that was just routinely dumped onto my desk, stuff that I was supposed to get done with no money and no staff and no time allocated. I was going insane. And I tried to do it. And I kept telling myself that, you know, if I just work through my day off, if I just work through my vacation, I'll be caught up and then I'll be happy. And I realized that this is completely false. As I accomplished stuff, new tasks were added. It's a workflow. The time to be happy is now. You have to set up your life so that you're happy with what you're doing right now. You're happy with your circumstances right now. Now, it's always good to try to improve and to create a better future for yourself. But you can't wait to have your happiness be dependent upon that. There's never going to be a time when you're caught up. There's never going to be a time when you're so secure in a relationship that you never have to worry about it. There's never going to be a promotion to a position that's so absolutely vital that there can be no threat to it. There's always going to be a new certification, a new degree, a new requirement. When you realize that and you say, no, I can't wait to some mythological future time to be happy. I need to set up my life so I'm happy now while I'm doing all the stuff I'm doing. That is when you will strike gold. You need to have processes, habits, methods, ways of getting things done, relationships that are good enough with enough time to service them so they stay healthy. And once you have these things, they have to provide the life for you that you enjoy. Thich Nhat Hanh, a notable Buddhist Roshi, kind of very much a person who's a living Buddhist saint, a bodhisattva, said there's no way to happiness. Happiness is the way. Happiness is a way of doing what you're already doing, not something that you're going to experience at some future time. So, how do you release conditional happiness? Well, here's what helped me. First, insight. You realize that trying to pursue a conditional happiness is a foolish errand. It's never going to succeed. It's never going to work. So instead, you ask yourself, well, what do I need in order to be happy now? What changes can I make so I have my relationship and I have my time off and I have my vacation and have the things I need to have to be happy now? And that may mean saying no to requests for your work or for an unreasonable workflow. I did actually leave that congregation as its parish minister because they were completely unreasonable in the amount of work they were demanding from me. And I realized there was no way I could be happy trying to do an impossible task. In the philosophy we call Stoicism, there's a branch, Epicureanism. I have a video on it in my YouTube channel. Epicureanism means you try to enjoy the modest pleasures that you can. You may have worries, but that doesn't mean you can't sit down to a wonderful meal and just mindfully savor that meal. Be principled. Live a good life. Do the things you regard as right, regardless of circumstances. If you do that, you're living a good life right now. Set up your time so you have time to enjoy the things you need to have to feel satisfied and happy. And don't drive yourself to sacrifice the happiness of the present moment for a mythological future happiness that will never actually arrive. The time to be happy is now. The place to be happy is where you are now. And you need to apportion your time and your energy and your methodology so that you're happy now. Never give that away, because there's going to come this time by and by when you'll get pie in the sky, because you never will. Hey, thank you for your time and attention. I'll be back next week with another talk on a different topic, and I hope you'll join me. Please feel free to like and share this video. It does help me if you share my videos, so I would request that you do that. If I could be of help to you as a life coach, a hypnotist, please feel free to reach out to me through my website. And until then, stay well and stay safe.